How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a long day because I had an exam this morning, but overall, pulling through, doing my thing.
All right. And what is doing your thing?
Being a student at a college, just trying my best to do my best, you know.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a 22-year-old senior psych student at Bowling Green State University. My favorite food is watermelon, and I don't know, I think the intricacies of the mind are interesting.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your family background at all?
Um, so my family's Native American, white, and like a load of other things because we're basically mutts. But the worst thing about my family is that we're basically assimilated because I have no connection to my native family whatsoever, even though I'm half Native American. And I appear white, so I basically just call myself white because I don't have any connection to that anymore.
Okay. Why do you think you don't have a connection to that anymore?
It's I I have this like assumed idea that when people are going to see me, they either don't think I'm Native American, or when I tell them that, they're like, "Oh yeah, I can see it in your physical features," but like other than that, it's I assume that once I meet someone who is a part of the tribe I'm from, they won't want anything to do with me because I don't look like them.
Do you know what tribe you are from?
Yeah, so my father is Navajo and my mother's Blackfoot, which is a conglomerate tribe.
Okay. Um, now, you went. Now you went and talked a little bit about your family background. And you did talk a little bit about your cultural background. Is there anything else you want to talk about your cultural background?
Yeah, so having all that plus being gay and growing up in a religious household, it's been very difficult because I have to find new family and I have to grow up in an entirely different new culture and learn everything again. Like starting from the age of 18, like as soon as I was out of high school, it was like everything was new for me and I got to experience the world and through brand new eyes almost.
Okay. What do you mean by finding new family?
So with gay people, because our families they will mostly ostracize us and not really want anything to do with us. We have a thing called chosen family, and that's like you make familial connections with people you're not blood related to, and those familial connections feel vastly more important to you than your actual blood relations.
Okay. How do you think that's like affecting you now?
I think I feel like a better person because before, when I didn't have that, it felt like I was all alone, and basically I had to raise myself as a child and as a preteen and adult even, like, but now I have like people I can depend on and like talk to about certain things that I never got to talk to about before. Like I could never make any emotional physical connections because I was always all alone.
Okay. Do you think you would be like the same person or like a different person now if you didn't have that cultural background, that family background, or the struggles that you've gone through today?
I think I would be an entirely different person, and I think anyone would be an entirely different person, especially if they're in my standpoint, um, because it's like I hadn't gone through those struggles, and if I didn't go through those struggles, I'd be an entirely different person who didn't know as much or who didn't have as much empathy for other people who also struggle with that because I've experienced it. I know what that feels like.
Okay. And if there's one thing you want people to take away from this, what would it be?
Be nice to yourself and be nice to others. It sounds really simple, but at the end of the day, it's not. Like it can be complex. Like you assume that bad people are bad people, but in all reality, everybody's the same, and everybody makes bad choices, and everybody makes good choices. So just be good to the people you know, and just be nice.
All right. Well, that, so far what I know, concludes our interview. All right. Well, thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Slay.
Slay the day away.